Coming off one of their best stretches in the past 2 months, the Mets have quickly turned back into the team that looks like it's capable of finding ways to lose games as often as possible. The offense has not been a problem over the past week or so, but aside from Jacob deGrom's dazzling start in the series opener in Colorado, the pitching has been very, very bad. Last night, the Mets scored 3 runs in the first, and after Seth Lugo gave up 1 in the bottom of that inning, they responded by scoring another in the top of the second. But Lugo, whose curveball wasn't working in the high-altitude environment that is Coors Field, gave up 3 more runs in the bottom of the second and 2 more in the bottom of the third. In total, Lugo gave up 6 runs on 5 hits with 5 strikeouts and 2 walks, throwing 72 pitches in 3 innings of work. 3 of those runs were unearned, as Todd Frazier made a high throw to first base on what should have been a ground out to begin the bottom of the second. That alone should have led to the 3-run inning, but with the sequence that followed, Lugo's era got off the hook for those runs. That wasn't the only defensive gaffe in the game, either. Jose Reyes, who started at shortstop over And Rosario for the second time in 4 games for some reason, had a ground ball hit right at him in the 8th for what should have been an inning-ending double play. But he booted it and got 0 outs, putting Jeurys Familia in a spot where he had to work hard for a couple of strikeouts rather than return to the dugout with a relatively easy inning. Thanks to Reyes, Familia threw 24 pitches, and with the series wrapping up with a day game today, that's not exactly ideal. At the plate, things looked quite a bit better for the Mets. Every position player who started had at least 1 hit, with Dominic Smith leading the way with 3 in his 5 at-bats. Asdrubal Cabrera had a couple of hits himself and drove in 2 of the Mets' 8 runs, and he made a fantastic jump and tag play to complete a caught stealing for the team. In the process of doing that, though, his elbow bent the wrong way, leaving him in quite a bit of pain. But Cabrera was not pulled from the game, even out of precaution, and sent right back out there the following inning. But Robert Gsellman had almost as rough an outing as Lugo, and the 3 runs he surrendered in his lone inning of work put the Mets behind. They did not score again after that. It's also worth pointing out that Jose Reyes went 1 for 3 with a double and 2 walks. With the Mets citing 1-game performances by Reyes as justification for his seemingly increasing playing time, they'll have 1 more game to point to, assuming they're fine with ignoring the terrible play at shortstop. Well, go out on a limb here and suggest they probably are. SB Nation Game Threads Amazon Avenue Box Scores ESPN MLB Win Probability Added Watts WPA Big Winners Asdrubal Cabrera 14.2% WPA Dominic Smith 12.8% WPA Devin Mesoraco 12.2% WPA BIG Losers Seth Lugo minus 35.4% WPA Robert Gsellman minus 29.4% WPA TEH or 3-0 mess play Asdrubal Cabrera singles to put the Mets up 8-6 in the 5th, 18.3% WPA/TEH suck 0 rest play. Ryan McMahon hits a 3-run home run to put the Rockies up 9-8 in the 5th, minus 32.5% WPA total pitcher. WPA, minus 59.7% WPA total batter WPA, 9.7% WPA GWRBI, Ryan McMahon.